Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp with a Limp, and I am finally back with a little bit more of my Conflict of Heroes series. Sorry, I know it's been a little while since I've been able to get some of this up for you all, but I just had so much going on here recently, and then we're coming up on my 11th wedding anniversary, so I had to be planning for that, and then Mother's Day on top of it, so a whole bunch of crap having to deal with, so I do apologize. I have not been able to get as many of these up, but we are here with it. Unfortunately, I am having to film this during the day while the kids are awake, so if you hear any kids squawking in the background, that's why, but I wanted to try to film an episode for you guys real quick since I just haven't had time to do it. So we're going to jump back into where we had left off. The big push from the south, or not south, this would be east, had come in. And unfortunately, they kind of stalled out. They all got spent. Or fortunately for me, unfortunately for them. So they've got themselves in good positions, but it's going to be the next round before they can really capitalize on that. They've got a few more infantry pushing in from this direction. Their attack from the south pretty much got wiped. We killed one, and you guys saw in the video. Sorry, for some reason the camera messed up and it cut out a portion of the video. I don't know if I had accidentally bumped it or I did something. I don't know what it is. But anyway, that guy ended up getting killed. This guy's still recovering at this point. So not a whole lot going on here. But their back attack is still in a prime position to do some damage. This one's ready to move up to kind of flank me from this direction. These guys have got themselves into a good position, but I think we're going to have him continue to move along in that direction, see if he can cause some more damage, but they got a couple of infantry there ready to put some rounds down range. So they got me in kind of a hammer and anvil thing going on. Big attack here, but they're ready to kind of smash it from this side. But I do believe it is my turn, and I am going to play the odds that they don't have a blue card, because this is what I'm worried about, and I don't want them drawing a blue card on the next round for this guy. But with those being blue and that already being gone, I'm going to take the chance, because I don't touch this stuff. Like in between filmings, I just leave it as it is. So I'll just draw the next one. So I'm hoping that he won't get attacked, because I don't want to run the risk of trying to attack with him while he's already stressed, and it'll potentially cause him to become spent. And I don't want him to become spent there, because I need those half tracks. So instead, we're going to take a shot with our HMG over here. And because of the direction he's facing, these are his 3 front hexes, which means he has a line of sight right down this dabbling road to this guy who's in this building. His defense with the bonus is going to be 13, but he's got a 5, so that gives him a hit number of 8. That's actually pretty good. Should I? Yeah. I'm not going to use caps. I'm not going to use caps. We're just going to take the shot, because I was thinking about maybe doing this AT gun, but the AT gun has a lower HE value, lower value against soft targets, and all of this is soft targets that I can see so far. I want to save him to shoot at armor targets, which that tank is an armor target, and it's getting ready to come around this way. So we're going to take the HMG shot over here. 5 from his total defense of a 13, because he's getting a +1. Gives me a hit value of 8. So we'll go with that. See if we can burn these guys out. Come on. I need 8 or better. 10, I will take it. That is a good hit. That is a good hit. All right, so we did get him. Unfortunately, if we had rolled train tracks on that thing, we would have killed him outright. All right, so looking away, looking away, looking away, looking away. I want this one. This one feels good. Middle one is unnerved. Not too horrible. Ooh, there's destroyed. So close. All right, that just puts them as unnerved, but they're spent anyway, but I can get another shot on them. So let's roll our die here. Ooh, perfect. We are starting off hot. We are starting off hot. We did not become spent. We are just stressed. So I could take another shot at him later, but on my next turn, I could take the shot here against their AT gun and try to take that thing down. Because if you guys remember from the previous episode, he actually rallied, because I had the choice of either taking the point blank shot or rallying him. And I decided to go with a rally, because it it was so crucial that the gun survived. They really need these AT guns, especially if this tank repairs. Because if this tank repairs, that's it. It's going to be their AT guns that surround it that are going to make the difference. All right, so let's draw our card. It's fucking blue. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? And I mean, it's priority range. The guy, we already know what's going to happen. At least they are not getting a bonus to the attack because he is right there. He is right there. All right, so he's not getting a bonus from the card, but he is going to get a bonus from the adjacency, which I do believe is 3. Let me make sure. Yes, 3 attack rating. 3 plus his, and because for those of you who don't know, but if you're on this episode of the show, you should know the blue cards are effectively like the AI spending cap points to make the attack. That's why the spent unit gets to do it. 3 bonus, that gives him a attack value of 10 because he's adding 3 onto that blue. Since this is an armored vehicle, it's so bad, man. It's so bad. Oh, hell. That gives him a to hit number of 3. 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. He's dead, man. It's so often you're going to roll a 7 on a 2d6 roll, and a 7 is going to just kill him outright. Is there anything? I didn't put cards on this scenario, so there's nothing I can do here besides just die. Think of all right, you guys put your comments down below. Do you think Gimpy's half track is dead? I played the odds and the odds played me. All right, I need a 1 or a 2 here not to get a whammy. No, that's a complete whammy. That is full on blown out whammy. That's like a nuclear bomb whammy. Maybe I'll put like a gif of something exploding on screen. This guy is killed outright. No questions asked. He is flat destroyed. 1 shot. That's why I was worried about those damn AT guns. Because if they get a good shot in, man. And he wouldn't even have had to have been at point blank range. The point blank range gave him the sweet ass bonus. But even if the guy had been 1 hex farther back, it would have been a to hit number of 6. Yeah. So, damn. I mean, oh, these guns are just so bad. Oh, that is horrible. I lost my my half track. Okay, I got to think for a sec. All right, so I threw the stress marker on him just so I can remember he's the last one that went. But there's not a whole lot I can do against him right now. And I don't want to pull this half track over because now I've got this happening up over here. And I think he's 1 higher, but I don't think he counts as... Yeah, he's in line of sight now, so I could shoot at him. So that'd be a 13, or 13 defense up there. These guys are still back out of line of sight. There's Forrest and Matt, but he is in line of sight where he's at currently. Yeah, he'd be in line of sight there and there. So he'd be in line of sight all the way around. So I can go ahead and start plinking at him because I turned him for that. I might have to just do that because I need to try to hurt this. And maybe I can take out his truck because there is the truck in the hex and they're traveling together. So if I hit him, I might not take out the gun, but I could take out the truck. Think about this. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do because right now this gun, that AT gun is not in a line of sight to fire over there. 3 front hexes, his line of sight goes out in that direction. I've got to pivot him because right now he's not really pointing at shit. He can barely hit anything. I got to turn him south or turn him north. I keep saying that, south or north, east or west. Same with this. Which way is this guy facing? Yeah, he's facing like that. Same with this HMG here. That's a LMG? No, it's just an MG. The MG42, so he can't really do much. I'll fire with him because he's got a range. Oh, tell me I am just in range too. Range is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, perfect. Just barely in range. Okay. attack value of 4, which gives me a hit of 9 against the gun, but a hit number of 7 against the truck. So yeah, we can do that. And when you have stacked units like this, you perform a separate attack against each one in a separate attack roll, but it only counts as one attack. So we're conducting our shot up there. We're going to roll twice, but I'm only going to make one spec check. And let's say there were different types of units. So you had soft targets and hard targets. You would use the specific number. So you wouldn't use like your highest value against both or something like that. You would use your red against red and blue against blue, just like you normally would, but you get kind of the bonus. So that's why when it comes to Conflict of Heroes, you don't want to stack your units. With towing units, you can't really avoid it, but your other units, you kind of want to spread them out because stacking them together gives your opponent a chance to get basically 2 attacks for 1. When it comes to games like Lock and Load Tactical, you want to stack your units, but you kind of want to spread them out too, because the same principle almost applies there, but then you get bonuses because you add up your attack factors. That one plays a little bit different. That's what I love about it. There's differences for everybody. All right, so let me stop rambling. We're going to conduct our attack. We'll do it against the gun first. Hit number is going to be a 9. Do I want to spend caps towards this? Okay, I've only got 4 caps left. Let me think. Because most of these guys spend 2 or 3 to conduct an attack. So if I keep 3 cap points, I could conduct 1 attack at least with the cap points that I have left. So we're going to apply 1 bonus to this attack because I'm really wanting to hit that truck at a minimum, because hitting that truck will put me in a good spot. Now that gives me a to hit number of 6 or better on that truck, and 8 or better on the gun. So that's all right. Hey, that actually puts it to where on a perfect roll, we can kill the gun. All right, so first roll against the gun, see if we can get him. Oh, we did get him. Okay, all right. We got to head off onto the gun. All right, so let's roll real quick. I will put this here just so I remember. And yep, the truck is a soft target. So let's roll and see what we get. Oh, the truck is destroyed. The truck is destroyed outright because remember, 4 better than the hit number is an instant kill. Hit number of 6, we got a 10. Perfect. All right, that's what I am talking about. But I'm not counting those trucks towards victory points, really. Oh, and I forgot, I gotta flip this down because actually I think that truck should count towards victory points because that's why I was going to pull the other one out. So yeah, we'll just pull it back because they got one of mine, I got one of theirs. So boom, boom, we're back to where we were. Now, just need to draw 1 for our gun. All right, let me make sure this is shuffled in there. Actually, I need to look away. Okay, looking away. Looking away. What are we gonna get? Something good, something big, something whammy. Suppressed. All right. Love these little 3D printed balls. All right, we did some kind of shit hot with that attack. That one cap, that made the difference because it gave me the destroyed on the truck. I would have hit the gun regardless, but getting that truck destroyed has now made it to where they're pretty well friggin' stuck. All right, so the infantry, they can move along and do okay, but the big thing is that gun, it costs them 4, right? You can see right there, the 4 to move. So that truck was the way for them to move fairly quickly at only a 1, and then having the bonus movement factor there along with it. Now that gun is pretty well stuck where it's going to be conducting fire down in this direction. Thing is though, is he is in the right position though. He's facing the right direction. He can hit all the stuff along here, but they were kind of thinking if they got up here, they'd have a oversight down into the village, but he would have only been shooting on this side anyway. It's this gun's job to get over here and apply pressure to the other side of town, and then to come up and apply pressure to this side of town. All right, so let's make our spent check real quick. See what we're going to get. I don't care if he spends now. He did so good, man. He did so good. Ooh, and he didn't even spend. That is just sweet. That was a sweet attack. Now you see why I wanted to keep those half tracks. Because those half tracks are just good against those soft targets. They're not going to do shit against these armor targets, but against those soft targets, they do work. All right, so let's draw a card for the AI. See what they're going to do. Don't have to worry about that top part. No one's at priority range anymore. The AI is not going to pass. Actually, are they going to pass? Fresh AI less than fresh units. Yeah, they might pass. Let me think. Hold on, let me count. Yep, the AI is going to pass because they only have 8 fresh units to my 9 fresh units. And I'm almost thinking I make a judgment call because this turn, it's in there to kind of get the AI to pass so the game rounds will end. But I really don't want to make them just, effectively that just makes them miss their turn, I think. And I almost think that's kind of low for me to do because it's so close and we both still have a fairly significant portion of units left. They still need to push these guys forward. They still need to make, pushes and attacks up over here. So I really don't think we're going to make them do that. Instead, we will go to this. Hit AI closest to a unit. Do a rally. We will attempt to rally this guy here. I would prefer to go with the gun, but we're going to go with what the card says. So he needs a rally number greater than or equal to 8, but I do believe he gets a bonus for, pull those cards in the right spot. He gets a bonus for being in the right terrain. He's in the heavy woods. Reduce rally number by 1. Okay, perfect. So he needs to rally by 7, and it's going to cost him 5 to do so. All right, so let's see. Come on. Oh, damn. He definitely did rally. I was hoping for a lower number because I did not want this mofo to rally up. And now we'll do a spent check. And he fails. All right, well, at least he is spent. So I can deal with that. Yeah, and if the AI had, just a couple units left, I probably would have let them go ahead and pass because that would be a good move for them, try to get the round over with. But I have so many units. And this is, like I said, in the previous game that I played with the Soviets and the German strength is that ability to attack with only a cost of 2 or 3 even, versus all of theirs. The lowest theirs is a 3. Most of them are 4s, and that really makes that difference when you're conducting your attacks. That's why the Soviets need so many more, because they're more likely to spend. All right, I'm trying to decide where we're gonna go with this, because I got the hit off here, got a hit off up there. I think we're gonna go with HMG because I'm trying not to get them spent. It would behoove me better to take that damn gun out, but hopefully if they don't spend, I really need to focus fire on what the Germans do best, putting a lot of rounds down range. So we're going to fire this HMG again down this road, see if we can plink off these infantry. And let's see, what is their hit number going to be? Should be a 9, right? Yeah, because he's getting a +1 to his defense. No, it's 8. +1 to his defense because of the wooden building, subtracting my 5, which gets him at 8. Yep. Sorry if you guys heard the kids in the background. They felt like singing. Okay, so let's conduct the attack. I need a hit number of 8. See if we can get this guy finished off. Oh, definitely got him. There we go. We are getting some good attacks in now. It is much different than the previous game where I couldn't hit shit to save my life. All right, here we go. Getting some stuff done. All right. They don't have a whole lot left. Kind of cleaned out this little flank of their southern attack, or I'm going to keep calling it the southeastern attack. Let's draw a card. Do one more for them. Let's see. No one a priority. And again, another pass card for them. But I think I'm going to let him take, again, one more turn. I just don't want to, keep that from him. I think that's wrong on me. But I don't think they've got anyone that can attack. Highest attack rating AI, closest to a fresh unit that just acted. Attack +1 caps. Okay, hold on, let me think. This guy has an attack value, like he is suppressed, but I might let him go ahead and do that attack anyway. Let's see. Oh, and this HNG needs to do that. And I need to do a spent check on him. I totally forgot that. Sorry, the kids distracted me. All right, let's do this spent check real quick. And it spends. This is much bad. Okay, this is much bad. Let's throw that there. All right. And now the AI is getting a bonus. Bonus of +1. But he's losing 2 because of the suppression, and it's costing him 1 more. But I don't think it's going to be a huge deal if he spends here. So effectively, he's losing 1 from his attack, which brings it down to a 6. 6 against the armor value of 13 gives him a hit number of 7, which is pretty freaking good. So yeah, we'll go with that as their attack. The gun's going to fire down on this half track, see if he can take it out. So it's going to be a hit number of 7. See if he's going to get this. Oh, snake eyes. Unlucky for all. Critical miss. Oh, that was really good for me. All right, so let's draw a card. And he spends to boot. Damn, I sounded like Dan there. To boot. Sorry. I gotta make fun of that guy. All right, so that takes care of their turn. I think we'll go ahead and break it here. I like to always break it, so it's a German turn. Easy for me to remember when I pick back up. Damn, that was really unfortunate for them. I was thinking they were going to get the hit off on that half track, but that's very fortunate for me that the half track is still kicking, because now I can finish off that gun and hold back those infantry. I think the Germans might end up walking away on this one, but this tank could end up making the difference, because the only thing that can take the tank out is the AT gun here. So if this AT gun is destroyed before the tank comes around the corner, he's good to go. And plus, they still have this Churchill that's coming in on the next round that has a shitload of armor. The Churchill could actually stand up against the Panther, but not horribly great. Panther has a tremendous gun on it compared to the Panther, and more armor. But he could at least be in a ballpark to where he's not like, just destroyed. This T-70? Yeah, this little T-70 against that Panther. Nothing, man. He's just cannon fodder at that point. But we'll see how that plays out, because the Soviets can get this AT gun down. They can push this little tank forward and start wrecking havoc, because most of my stuff over here wouldn't have the ability to put a whole lot of damage on that tank. And yeah, I gotta go. You guys can hear them screaming in the background. All right, you guys take care. I will catch you in the next one.